So Jim, obviously one of the reasons moving is so stressful is because there's a lot of items up in the air and there's a lot of unknown in front of you. Can you provide any tips for the folks out there on some things or some thoughts you might have before you actually move?
Sure. Well, I mean, besides having to get organized and pack and get ready to move, maybe going to the destination and actually getting to know the area and figure out maybe the stores you're going to go to or the different places maybe that you're going to attend, schools or anything else that might help out. And if you have children involved in the move, it would be great to kind of get them acclimated to the area and to have them get involved, because let's face it, we're creatures of habits and we have routines. So trying to get into a new routine at the new location as quickly as possible will reduce everyone's stress in the family.
Sure. Now you mentioned the children aspect, and I know that's something that we certainly focus on a lot here at Humboldt. Can you talk maybe specifically on some things, because certainly for a child there's a lot of unknown there, and it's quite often a scary experience. But any ways that kind of speaking to what you've been talking about, how you can help a child through that process?
Well, I think from us as a moving company, the things we do is we want to engage the child by giving them a crew uniform before the move and sending them their own kind of personal move letter and stickers so that they could then maybe pack their own box. Maybe it's the dolls or maybe it's the toy truck. So whatever's their blanket, whatever's really important to them that goes in that box, and the movers are going to treat that extra special. So on move day, the actual truck and movers, it's exciting, not scary. And then from the parents' point of view, things maybe to work on again are just getting them involved in the process and understanding, and giving them maybe letting them do the proper goodbyes. Maybe they have friends they're leaving behind, and make sure that they can still communicate with those friends in some mode. In these days, kids have all kinds of ways to communicate. And then making sure they get kind of introduced to new friends and new people in the neighborhood, in the community quickly.
All that advice really points to, not looking backwards, but really taking a look at what's in front of you, and focusing on, I guess, the new adventure ahead.
Yeah, and sometimes that's really hard because you're so caught up in trying to get through today. But really, the ability to look ahead and do that is going to pay big dividends and really reduce the stress of that whole process.
Well, thanks a lot, Jim. I mean, obviously moving such an emotional time, whether it's good or bad or what have you, but that's some sound advice on how to really try to look on the bright side of it.
Yeah, and make it exciting.
Thanks very much.